walking up the stairs. This COVID thing's no joke. It's just overhead lighting awful. Hi, welcome to day 6 of isolation. We are so close. It's giving founding father. So Sophie, what are you most excited about for getting out of isolation? Wow. Thank you so much for asking. I am most excited to get out of isolation for the one, I mean, I'm excited about a lot of things, but what I am like so keen for right now is to go on a walk. You know how like you just don't know what you've got till it's gone? That's been a real realization for me. I bought myself some headphones so I can go on hot walks, obviously. Do you want to do a hand one? Facebook?
No, thanks. I'll have to have a shower.
Okay.
One day to go.
One day. I was just saying what I'm most excited for to get out of isolation.
Growing out the facial. Yeah.
Do you not care?
I care so much. What are you most excited about?
Oh, thanks for asking. Going on walks.
Oh, that?
Oh, hey, cutie pie.
He was out in the rain.
How have you been liking isolation, Harvey?
I love it because you're home all the time. But I don't like it because I'm stuck inside.
So, for some reason, I was like, I'm in isolation, I'm gonna film so much, right? And then for some reason, every single day, I just didn't pick up my camera. And now we're on day 6, and I'm like, what have I done? I feel like I have done a mixture of like doing absolutely nothing. Both Sam and I get out of bed, migrate to the couch, basically don't leave it for the entire day, and then we come back up to bed to sleep. I feel like I've been doing a lot of resting, but then I feel incredibly guilty for not working. So I've been trying to like find a balance between resting because I know I need to rest. I have COVID. Also feeling like I'm not getting incredibly behind on work because I've basically been traveling for the past month, which has just been incredible and I feel so incredibly grateful. But I also feel a little bit guilty for the lack of work I've done. I've still been working. I got back and I just felt this intense stress maybe to get back on top of things again, because you know when I feel like I could relate this back to school, you know when you just know that you're so behind on like assignments or studying or whatever, and you're just like, oh my gosh, like I miss the feeling of like being on top of everything. It's exactly how I've been feeling. Anyway, you didn't ask about that. I have lived in this GSLC Gymshark crew neck. Honestly, it is the comfiest crew neck I think I've ever owned. I never want to take it off. You will not regret it. I don't know what size I have, but I feel like it's quite oversized. So this is only a medium and it's quite oversized. I love it so much. I'll try and remember to link it below, but wow. Look how big the sleeves are. Like, does that not just make you feel comforted looking at it? So my skin, I don't want to be that person who rants about their skin constantly, because I feel like if you have been watching my videos, honestly, since I started my channel, I have always like complained about my skin. But I'm gonna say it really, really quick. My skin has truly been so bad before traveling, all through traveling, coming home. Whenever I talk about my skin being really bad, I always get hate from people saying, well, stop like putting makeup on if you're worried about your skin, or like if your skin's really bad. And I have a few things to say about this. One, I do what I've got to do to not feel really self-conscious about my skin. Number 2, whenever I don't wear makeup, my skin does not improve. I have not worn makeup for over a week now, and my skin is worse than when I was wearing makeup. I don't train with makeup on anymore, which I used to do all the time. I don't do it anymore. I haven't trained truly, like I've done 1 Pilates class and 2 workouts while I was in Hawaii. Other than that, in the past month, haven't done any training. I thought that was like really, and maybe it was partly, but that was putting more stress on my body. So I was like, that's another reason why my skin's really bad. But no, I have not trained, I've barely worn makeup. Have I been eating that healthy? No. But it's also like, I should be able to enjoy my life and enjoy my food and not have to worry about like eating a bit of dairy or eating a bit of gluten for my skin not to freak out. So I'm doing a face mask. I feel my prettiest with a face mask on at the moment because that is when you can't see anything. So sorry to start off the vlog in a bit of a complainy way, but I'm frustrated. It's been 9 years that I've been struggling with bad skin. To be fair, maybe like really bad skin, 5 years, and I'm over it. No, I need to probably get like some tests done, some bloods done, my hormones done, but equally stepping foot into any sort of like hospital, clinic, doctors, anything instantly makes me faint, instantly, and I get just mad anxiety about the whole ordeal. So I put it off to all ends. I don't know, I don't even really know what I'm saying or why I'm saying this, maybe just in hopes that some of you can relate, or some of you have been through it and you know what to do, because I just don't know what to do. I feel like I've tried everything at this point. But anyway, Harvey, no. Harvey, I have made myself an adrenal switch before bed. I actually melted a bit of a red tulip bunny in this, so it was like extra chocolatey. It was actually a mistake, I didn't mean to, but I was just like dipping it in to eat it, and then it dropped, and then it melted. So someone tell me why red tulip, or Easter chocolate in general, but specifically a red tulip Easter bunny, which I know I'm in the minority when I say this, because everyone says like Cadbury bunnies are the best, which I'm not saying that they're not good at all, but red tulip bunnies is my childhood. And when I eat a red tulip bunny, I'm just like, this is everything. I just don't understand why they're so much better than regular chocolate. I don't understand. We are feeling mostly recovered. How are you feeling, symptoms wise?
I've just got like a dry cough, that's about it.
Actually, I got asked quite a bit over on Instagram what our symptoms were. Sam got it a lot worse than me. I feel like the first day was really bad for me. Not even really bad, but like the worst day for me. I just had like the worst headache of my life. Just felt like a bit dizzy, body aches. For the rest, it was just kind of like very fatigued, blocked nose, and I've still got like a blocked nose and a bit of a blocked head. I feel like this is the first day so far, like that's mostly gone. Still kind of lost my taste, and that, I'm not gonna lie, has been the worst symptom for me because as a lot of you would know, I'm a huge foodie and I just haven't been able to taste. I've been on and off. There was like a day where I could not taste anything, and that was awful. I remember eating the first thing, I was just like, oh my gosh, why can I not taste this? Like, it just was so strange to me. I feel like I don't think I've ever lost my taste before. And now I feel like it like goes in and out. Like this morning, I could not taste it with breakfast. Then lunch, I could taste again. Dinner, I could taste the red tulip bunny. Thank God.
My lower back, when you do a deadlift, where you feel it like in that lower back, from there, both butt cheeks, like glutes, and then just like upper hamstring, just that whole
That's
area
crazy.
on both sides was just aching. I was literally lying on my side just like dying of the pain. Probably like a 5 or a 6 out of 10 on the pain
Yeah, it was
scale.
just constant.
But it was just constant pain.
It's interesting, like some people don't get any symptoms.
Yeah,
Like that is crazy.
I got hit with a baseball bat.
I'm banging to this in my headphones and just that.
Looking for you. I'm getting nervous.
So,
Grab a friend, that's your second.
so that's how my isolation's going. Would you say you've got cabin fever?
Nah.
Would you say I've got cabin fever?
Yep. You're batshit crazy, mate.
Day 2, I was like running around the house like, number 2.
Sometimes she'll just can't maybe like and I'm like,
I've been getting in the weirdest moods.
Yeah, you're someone who likes, it's not even who likes to go outside, it's just you like to have the option.
The option.
When you're restricted by, when you're told that you can't do something, you
It's
just
not a
you
fun
just go
time.
crazy.
I do. Alexander Hamilton. I said in last week's vlog of us in Melbourne, I was like, I bet I'll be listening to this music all
Yeah,
the
and
time.
I said, oh no.
Anyway, I'm gonna wash my face mask off and maybe do some reading, and then we'll wake up for our last day of isolation.
We can get out tomorrow, are we, right?
Yeah, it's been 7 days as of tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah.
We started watching Gossip Girl, which Sam's kind of into.
Not really, like started, like you were sort of watching it, and I just kind of, when did I pick up? Like halfway through season 1 or something?
Yeah, no, I think you just like low-key were just like getting in and out, and then you'd be like, oh, what's this Nate guy's deal? He looks like Zac Efron. Is that Joe from You? Can I also show you, I'm so sorry if this is the most boring footage ever. I've literally been recording for like half an hour. I cleaned out the pantry. I'm going to put the before and after on the screen here. And I'm quite proud of myself. It's not perfect, but it's so much better. And that's my isolation achievement. Cleaning out the pantry. I cleaned it all out. I sprayed it. I wiped it.
I had no isolation achievements, and I'm happy about it.
Yeah, well, your achievement is resting. I feel like I've got the most Uber Eats I've ever gotten in my entire life.
Only for the last little bit. We were right at the start.
That's true.
Is that Joe from You?
I need to stop this clip because we could just talk for hours at this point. Bye. I am officially out of the house after 7 days. I've been walking for maybe like 30 minutes and I've never enjoyed a walk this much in my entire life. Like I feel like I could just keep on walking. Sam decided to not come with me, which is very rude. I've just been listening to Hamilton, walking around. It kind of looks like it's gonna rain. This is like such good proof that you don't know what you've got until it's gone. Because I used to be like, oh, going for a walk. Now I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm walking and I've never been happier. I've had a pretty computer heavy day today. Yesterday being Anzac Day was a public holiday, so I feel like everyone's just back on their emails today. So I've just been getting a lot of that kind of stuff done, paying a lot of bills, paying tax. Fully aware that my appearance right now is probably not my best look. Walking with these headphones on, listening to some powerful music, truly just makes you feel like you're in a movie or on a catwalk. Just nothing makes me happier at the moment. My arm is burning just from holding my phone up. I think when I go back to the gym, it's going to be a very rude awakening. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, 2 minutes. I'm shaking. Okay, please work. What? Why? So it's saying username isn't available even though I've just changed the account that I had. And now it's saying username isn't available and I'm so confused. Okay, so basically we're doing the whole rebrand from Decision Made to Future You Store today. And I had another account called Future You Store, just Future You Store. I've just changed that to Future You Store _ and tried to change Decision Made to Future You Store, but it's saying username isn't available. And I'm so confused because, see? And I'm confused because I've just changed it. Lani's gonna try it from her phone. I've just tried to change the profile photo and it's just gone black. Everything's going wrong. Okay, I'm doing the post. Okay, that's the new logo. And I've just done this post. Okay, it's been a couple of hours now. I just ended up turning my camera off because I think I was just a little bit overwhelmed with everything and I don't think I really even explained anything at all. So if you are following me over on Instagram, which if you're not, I just want to know why. I would love to know actually. Does anyone just follow me here? If so, I would love to know like your reasoning. Not for like a, why don't you follow me on Instagram? But just like, actually I would love to know your, like do you not like my content on Instagram? I won't get offended, I promise. Because I feel like anyone who I watch on YouTube, I'm like very interested in like seeing their photos and like seeing their day-to-day stories. I don't know, let me know. But yes, if you're either following me, like my personal account on Instagram or my brands page, you would have already seen this, but just in case you haven't, I'll do a quick summary. Probably about like end of last year, I kind of started to get thoughts of, do I love the name Decision Made for where I want to take the brand? I definitely like love the name and I think it symbolized really well for like what I was doing around that time and the products I was bringing out. But what I'm planning for the brand is a lot more than just products, if that makes sense. So when I hired my PA, I kind of like brought that idea to her. She loved the idea of a rebrand too. So we started like playing around with names and everything. Future You has always been in the back of my mind. I've had the Instagram handle Future You Store for ages now, like probably over a year. Just something that I've always loved and I think I love, I mean we talk about this all the time on the podcast, doing things are going to benefit your future self is just like a topic I really like and I think that falls into so many different areas. So yeah, we've done a rebrand. Basically what was happening this morning is, as I said, I had this old account called Future You Store and I thought that I could just quickly change the username, like put an underscore on it or something like that and then change Decision Made Instagram handle to Future You Store. Apparently you can't do that. So now I've deleted that account, the Future You Store account, but it still takes a month for another user to be able to use it. So I've got to wait another month to be able to get that handle. We ended up just going with futureyou.store, which I don't actually mind. I actually really like the look of it. But yeah, that was the kind of like stress of what was happening this morning. I love it. I feel so happy and I was saying this on my Instagram story. I didn't know, not that I thought it was going to be taken badly, but I just feel like, I don't know, in the back of my mind I was thinking that people are going to be like, this is like, why are you doing this? This is like dumb, it's bad. I've gotten so many messages and all the comments, people are tagging their friends. I feel so passionate about this brand and what it's going to stand for and what it will be. I mentioned this in the post, but I want this store, FYS, I want it to be more than just a brand. And I know that might sound like all like wishy-washy, but I'm hoping the more time goes on, the more you'll kind of see what I mean with, I want to be sharing recipes every week over there. I want like a community where we can all share recipes and talk about sisterly advice and like good habits, and I want to start a whole blog up where I can get professionals to talk about certain things alongside having products that fit with that. The birds are very loud at the moment. And then having products that I suppose go alongside that lifestyle. But yeah, I feel like my nerves have just been shot this morning. I feel a bit overwhelmed in the best way possible. I think I need some lunch. So I had a coffee and that definitely did not do well. Oops. I'm loving the burritos at the moment.
They're for a real treat, son. I didn't
it's Wednesday. Not that that makes that much of a difference, but Friday's tomorrow. I've actually had a really good morning this morning. I went for a walk. I did snooze my alarm. My alarm was set for 6 and it went off. And it was just one of those mornings. And 6 isn't even that early, but I think in isolation, we were staying up quite late and waking up, not late, but probably around the 7:30, 8ish kind of mark. And I'm still in that kind of zone. So even last night going to sleep, I could not fall asleep for ages. And then I set my alarm for 6. When that went off, I was like, oh my gosh, it is way too early. So I did turn my alarm off, being like, I'm just gonna lie in bed for like 5 more minutes. And then I woke up at 7. So we're off to a little bit of a slower start. Then I got up, put my activewear on, went for like a 40-minute walk. Came home, did just like 20 minutes of Pilates, which was nice. My first workout since getting COVID. And even walking, if I start walking fast, like up a slight incline, I'm getting puffed really easily. Even just doing Pilates, I did like this Pilates, this cardio Pilates. I literally had to pause the video like halfway through because I was puffing so much. Is that better lighting? But that's okay. I knew it was going to take me a while. Everyone I've talked to said that it took them like at least 2 weeks of working out to kind of like finally feel better again when it comes to working out. Oh no, my camera's flashing and it's gonna die. I might have to switch to iPhone clips at some point during today. Then I had a call with the people at the warehouse that I'm kind of going through now for future use. Stock won't come to my house because it genuinely just like won't fit in my own house. It'll go to the warehouse and it'll be packaged, sent off there, which is going to be life-changing. So I had a call with them to discuss kind of the whole process. It's very complicated and very in-depth, and honestly I feel like a fish out of water with this kind of stuff. Like it's just not my forte at all, but we're slowly getting there. There's just like a lot of things that need to be set up and connected through websites and shipping, and it's all just very confusing, but we're getting there. Then had to get in the car because today is podcast day. We haven't been in the studio for over a month now, just with me being away. Riley's also been super busy, then I got COVID. It's been a while. I'm so excited to be back, to be uploading episodes again. Today we're just kind of doing like a massive chit chat, life update, Q&A kind of thing. Riley and I also haven't seen each other in over a month, and I don't remember the last time we went that long without seeing each other, probably when I lived away. Excited to just see her, catch up. I do love the podcast for that reason. It's just an excuse to catch up with one of your besties. I think we'll probably go out for lunch and have a bit of a podcast planning session because we've got some cool stuff coming up for that too. So yeah, that's the update. I'm going to pop on a podcast. I don't know what one. I have been liking Emma Chamberlain's lately. Maybe Life Uncut. I do love theirs and I haven't listened to them for a while. Oh, I need to get my right lane like ASAP. Is someone gonna let me in? Are you? Yeah, I'm gonna go. Thank you. I am going to shut up now, drive, get to the studio, and then talk for another 2 hours. Oh, my camera's about to die, but we'll see what happens. Oh, you're getting a phone call from Sydney. I've been getting all these weird phone calls lately. Do you ever get nervous about pregnancy since you're both not on any contraception? Okay.
Just dibble and dabble a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Alright, so conscious.
Good morning. I'm out of focus. I'm in my car again. Who would have thought? I am just about to head into the city for an potentially exciting meeting. I probably won't film it only because it's a pretty big giveaway of what's going on, if that makes sense. And I hate to be that secretive person. It's not something that like is crazy, but kind of just exciting for the behind the scenes of everything I do. So it's currently 7:45 and I'm thinking traffic's going to be shocking going into the city. So the meeting's not till 9, but I'm gonna leave now just to be sure. I slept shockingly last night. You know how like there's not even really any specific reason my garage door is shutting because I have been sitting here for too long. I just like had one of those nights where I couldn't fall asleep. I was tossing and turning. I was too hot and then I was too cold. And I was like dreaming that Sam and I had an argument. So then I woke up like angry at him, obviously. And I was like, oh wait, that didn't happen. My alarm was set for 6:30 and I was just like, no. But I managed to get up, have a shower, do my makeup. I've really been liking my makeup recently. I've been using the Lust Minerals Pro Finish foundation and I truly think it's life-changing. Like, it looks like I have clear skin right now and you all know I don't. I'll try and link it below if anyone was interested in checking it out because I'm a huge fan. Okay, let's do this. Again, I'm going to pop on yet another podcast and hopefully it all goes pretty smooth. Lots to talk about, lots to update. Yesterday ended up turning out to just be like a mad dash around everywhere. After I had my meeting, I came back and just packed orders for hours and then I went to the post office and sent them all off. I got my nails done, which you saw. I've gone for like a baby French, which I actually really like. I got my first ever pedicure and I couldn't stop laughing the entire time. No, I held it in. I feel like I wanted to laugh the entire time. Now I feel like it's one of those things that I can't go back. Like now that I've seen my feet looking like this, I can't go back to seeing them looking like they did. Not that they were bad, but these are just so much better. I did a food shop as you saw because this morning Rachel's getting here in like half an hour. Rachel and I are hosting a Easter brunch. It is a few weeks late. It was supposed to be like the week of Easter, but then life was just kind of crazy and then I got COVID so we had to cancel again. So we're doing it this morning. I'm so excited. I really am. I might not look it and that's because I'm running off approximately 4 hours sleep. Recently I've just been into the really bad habit of having late nights. So last night I was like running around trying to make sure everything was like ready, everything was clean. It was at 9:30 today, but Rachel's coming over at 7, so I wanted to have it mostly clean for when she gets here so we can start setting up. So that kind of happened. Then I had a shower, wash my hair, and then our next door neighbors decided to have a huge rave. They were just playing music so loud until like 1 a.m. I think I probably got to bed about like 1:30. I woke up at 5:55. So I'm just not doing well, but I'm also really excited, so I'm kind of balancing myself out. So I think I'm gonna go get ready now. I need to get a move on because Rachel will be here very soon. This is my dress. Love it. It's from Anthropology. I can link it below. I love the detail on it so much. Okay, we haven't been. Someone's here. Welcome. We're so happy to be here. Hi! What's this? That's mine. Hey, so small. Oh my god. We're like a Melbourne.
I went to Melbourne.
Girl, I hope you're hungry.
Yeah, I really hope so. We have dairy free, we have gluten free.
You know for sure, like when we have kids, that your
kids
time is gonna be the best.
We were like, our kids gonna be like, I want a dinosaur thing, and we'll be like, oh yeah, a dinosaur.
I feel like I haven't actually stood back to enjoy it.
Yeah, I haven't either. We really just finished putting it together when you guys showed up, which is perfect. Cute, right?
Yeah.
So is chocolate one. Are you serious? Yeah.
One glass of water today. It is now 10:44. Just in case you need proof, I'll show you a close up. I'm in such a bad habit of staying up late. I really am. I need to snap myself out of it. I'm thinking next week is going to be like my getting back into somewhat of a routine, because I just haven't been in one for like over a month now. It's not it. So the girls ended up all arriving between like 9:30 and 10, and I think most left at like 4:30. We had no kind of like time crunch. I mean, it was a brunch, so I was like, oh, like probably midday lunch or whatever. I just think when you have those like catch up with a group of friends that can talk for hours, that's what you do. Especially we all live like kind of not super far away from each other, but a little bit. So when we do all catch up together, like it's quite a mission to get us all together on the same day, if that makes sense. Rachel stayed back and we cleaned up, and I think she left at like 5:30. Brunch turned into just a whole day event. My social cup is very full. I had a waffle and some Easter eggs for dinner. It's one of those things where we've had so much food that we kind of like had our brunch and then continued to just kind of like snack on it throughout the day. Very successful first hosting event for Rachel and I. Everyone left, we were just kind of like beaming because we just are hosting fiends. We did a collaborative Instagram post. I love it. This is the little Instagram dump of the day. Yeah. Anyway, I need to go to sleep.